So I am standing out close to Forest Grove, and we're in what really is a Christmas tree farm, but then there's some changes that happened a few years ago. I'm here with Ken, who is the owner. And Ken, how did you make a leap from Christmas trees to lilies?
Well, I started mainly as a hobby and to promote the tree farm, and it's always been my passion, and it just grew and grew and developed into what we are now.
So it's really worked well for you, because at this time of year, you actually now, not only do you have an amazing display garden of so many varieties, but you also sell them, don't you?
Yes, we do.
So what is it that you think really makes lilies look like the ones you have here? Because these are stunning.
Well, a lot of TLC. I do a lot of virus control, throw away the dead ones.
And what does that mean? I mean, how do you know it has a virus?
There's not very many here, but what they do is they develop a spotting on the leaf. They're like a brown spot. That's a virus that they get infected with.
And so you just throw those
them away.
Yeah, there's no hope for them.
No cure, no.
And what about, I mean, these clearly are in full sun.
Yes.
So they like that.
They actually do better in afternoon shade.
Really?
Yeah. Early or morning sun to afternoon shade is where they really shine.
And what are some, because I see a lot of lilies here, but there's so many different types of lilies, not only in varieties. You don't just carry Oriental lilies, you have several.
Yeah, there's actually 9 different classifications, and we carry every one but one. And there's fragrant, non-fragrant, tall, short, medium height. And
so when people talk to you about lilies, what are some of the big questions that you hear over and over again?
Well, the biggest question, I'm not making fun of anybody, but the biggest question is, what do I do after, or when the bloom is spent, or how far do I cut it back for my bouquet? And it's pretty elementary. They're just like roses. The farther down you go, the more sugar you develop in the bulbs, so you get bigger bulbs.
Oh, okay.
Or you can cut them short and leave them for more bulblets that come out of the plant.
So like that one's done blooming.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going down pretty far.
Yeah, well, we cut them off down here because we want to develop the bulb size for sales, internet sales, and next year. But most of the time I tell people cut them about 4 inches, about like that, and then discard the spent bloom.
And then you would just leave that to photosynthesize, get energy in the bulb for the next year.
And build more bulblets.
Yeah, interesting. Now, you also decided to have a lily festival.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we got overstocked. You know how Google develops their algorithms, and they change every year, every couple of years. And I had like 8,000, 10,000 bulbs to sell, and I was on generic page 1, and they changed their algorithm, so my organic page ranking slipped down. And I didn't know what to do.
You thought, let's have a festival.
Yeah, so I said, well, let's try a festival.
So what's happening at this festival besides beautiful lilies?
It's exploding.
Cool.
The business is really good, and people love the lilies that we have and see that they're well taken care of.
And so many varieties. My goodness, there's a lot. So when they come out to this festival, which goes through the first weekend of August?
It starts the second weekend of July to the first weekend of August.
And so it's not just lilies. There's other things happening here, though.
Yeah, we have a really nice barbecue and free wine tasting from Schaefer Vineyards.
Nice.
Which is about 3 miles from here.
And I have to say, a view that will knock your socks off. An absolutely beautiful view out here.
Yeah.
So people can come in, actually get lilies that are growing, or order for the future.
That's correct.
Nice.
For planting next spring.
Well, it really is worth a trip. It's a beautiful setting. They're fun people, and you can get some lilies that'll beautify your own home and garden. For more information, you can always go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Ken, really a pleasure. Thank you
very
so
much for coming out.